Hello everyone, welcome to Lukmaan IAS. Today we are going to have a DTRS session in which we are going to discuss 10 important MCQs from current affairs. And these MCQs are made for the UPSC Prelims exam of 2025. And through these MCQs, you will come across 10 important current affair topics wherein you are going to know about the important topics also. You are going to know about the details of those topics, and also you will be able to solve questions related to these current affairs. And the questions that we frame at Lukmaan IAS, they are at par with the UPSC standard. Okay, and like we have, let's say, UPSC questions alongside in this particular discussion. So basically the lead topic for today's discussion will be Grameen Credit Score Framework. Okay, so we are going to discuss about what is Grameen Credit Score Framework, and we'll discuss what is the significance or what is the importance of this particular framework. All right. So before we go ahead, let us quickly discuss about a quotation. Okay, so this quotation, it says, without deviation from the norm, progress is not possible. Okay. So basically what this person says that, like, whatever is the norm which is set by the society, right? If you don't deviate from the norm, you will not be able to progress. Okay. So how do we deviate from the norms? There are many things, right? So one thing is, let's say, like, a person who wants to do something new. This is the person who will either take the society forward or he is going to take the society backward. So a person who is thinking in a different direction, he has the potential, he has the capacity, right, to show something new to the society. For example, let's say, like, there was a time when Newton was there. So everybody saw the effect of gravity, but nobody could relate with it. But Newton came, right? Newton told, like, this is happening, the apple is falling because of gravitational force, right? So he has showed a new way to the society. Okay, so that's how the society progresses. And along with this, let's say, like, you can take numerous example of people who have done breakthrough innovation, who have done, let's say, breakthrough inventions. So these people have deviated from the norm of this society. All right, so you can take any example. People, I mean, like, if I talk about OpenAI founder, so he was the person, basically he had thought on a different direction, and he was the first to come up with, let's say, ChatGPT and OpenAI. All right, so they have now given something new to the society to explore about. Okay, so with this, now let us quickly move to see some of the programs that Lukmaan IAS runs. Okay, so as of now, we have announced the Public Admin Foundation course. This particular foundation course is going to start from 3rd of June 2025. All the classes in this foundation course will be taken by S. Ansari sir. S. Ansari sir is the renowned faculty for public admin optional subject, right? So if you ask anyone who has prepared for UPSC who had this optional, they will only say the name of Ansari sir, because, like, he has made a mark with the quality teaching that he provides to the students. And also, as part of this foundation batch, test series is also included. More than 20 tests are included, right, in this particular foundation course itself. All right, and the first 50 joiners are going to get, let's say, concession as well. Now, we have Panchsutra Prelims mock test series. So anyone who is preparing for this year's prelims, this is the right time for you to actually, let's say, like, step up your preparation and check, like, at what level your preparation lies, right? So the Panchsutra mock test will give you an opportunity to assess your preparation level, because in this test series, huge number of candidates are going to participate. They're going to write the same test. They're going to appear in the GS test, in CSET test along with you. And also we are going to provide all India ranking to the candidates. We are going to provide assessment to the candidates. I mean, like, there will be like answer keys, explanation to each question, and also discussion will be conducted by the faculties of Lukmaan IAS. So Panchsutra test series is meant for all those candidates who are appearing in UPSC Prelims exam 2025. All right. So with this, now let us quickly see the first topic. Okay, and before that, let us quickly see the list of topics that we are going to cover today. So first is, we are going to discuss about Grameen Credit Score Framework. So this is a topic which is important under Indian economy, and in the budget announcement of 2025, the Finance Minister of India has introduced the Grameen Credit Score Framework. So we will discuss in detail, right, what is this framework all about. Then we are going to understand about the process of appointment of election commissioner, chief election commissioners, right, in this particular topic. So it is Election Commission of India. We are also going to look into some articles that are mentioned in the Constitution of India, right, to establish this particular body. So Election Commission of India is a constitutional body. We are going to discuss how election commissioners are appointed, how they can be removed, how delimitation commission is set up. So all these topics we are going to discuss. So the second topic is important under Indian polity section. All right. Third, so it is Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Act, right, 2006. So basically this topic is again important under Indian economy, and we'll understand about some important things related to MSMED Act, okay, Micro, Medium and Small Enterprises Development Act. All right. Then we are going to discuss about National Youth Parliament Scheme. So we'll understand what do we mean by National Youth Parliament, why it is essential for us to have such youth parliament in the country, right? We will understand about democratic values that is being let's say like promoted through this particular act, okay, which is National Youth Parliament Scheme basically, okay. So this is also a topic important under Indian polity section. Then we are going to discuss about Gyan Bharatam Mission, okay, Gyan Bharatam Mission. It's also a kind of government scheme. Under this scheme, basically, we want to protect the manuscripts, okay. So while we will discuss this particular question, we will discuss what do we mean by manuscripts, right? Why it is important for us to protect the manuscripts. And we'll also discuss like manuscripts of which languages will be protected, right? What all will be done under this scheme. We will discuss about it. Then we are going to discuss about black kites. So black kites is a species of bird, okay, it's a species of bird species. So we'll discuss about black kites, where they are found, what is their IUCN status, what is their eating pattern, right? We are going to discuss about it. So this particular topic is important under environment and ecology, okay, environment and ecology. Then again we are going to discuss about green cardamom, okay, we'll understand where it is found, right, to which place it is native to, why green cardamom is important. So this is a kind of, this is important under, we can say, resource geography, okay, resources, or you can connect it with economy, you can connect it with geography also. We'll discuss about it. Then we'll discuss about cotton cultivation in India, all right, again, part of resource geography or economic geography. Then we are going to discuss about a region which is in news, which is Kordofan region, okay. So this topic can be connected with places in news. We'll discuss in detail about this region also. All right, and lastly, we are going to discuss about a newly introduced project which is known as Project Vistar. We are going to discuss in detail what is the full form of Vistar and what this project is all about, right? Under which nodal agency does this project works, okay? Now this is the first topic, okay? So it is related to Grameen Credit Score Framework. As I discussed, that this framework has been announced during the budget session, right, by the finance minister. And why this project has been announced? It is announced so that like credit score can be given to individuals who are residing in rural areas in the country, okay. So you might have seen people who reside in urban areas across the country. We used to have a credit score which is given by CIBIL, right? It's a private organization that gives you credit score, and based on that credit score, basically banks see like what is your credit worthiness, whether banks can give loan to you or not. Even government bank, private sector bank, every bank, right, utilizes the credit score before lending to the customer, before giving loans to customers. And similarly, the finance minister has introduced another credit score framework for the rural youth, for the rural population, okay. It's a separate thing altogether. So it is developed by public sector banks to assess the credit worthiness of, not of rural cooperatives, okay, but of rural individuals, okay. This is for rural individuals. So that's why first statement is wrong. It says it will complement existing microfinance models and will be integrated with Swami Fund, okay. This statement is wrong. So there is, I mean, like, it will not be integrated with Swami Fund, it will be integrated with Swamitva scheme. Swamitva scheme. Okay, Swamitva scheme, I mean, like, under this scheme, a person who holds land, so their records are digitized. Okay, like that. So it will be integrated with that thing, land holding thing. Okay, so both these statements are wrong. Correct answer is option D, right? Neither one nor two. You see, Union Budget 2025, Grameen credit score to serve credit needs of self-help groups, right? Rural individuals also, and of self-help groups, all right? So you can read the explanation by downloading this file from the description of the YouTube video. Again, we have another question, all right? So this question is related to Indian polity. And in this question, we will discuss about the Election Commission of India. We have 4 statements related to the Election Commission of India. The first statement says that the Chief Election Commissioner can be removed from the office in the same manner as a Supreme Court judge. This statement is right, okay? So you know how Supreme Court judges can be removed. They can be removed through a process of impeachment, all right? So like it goes through the parliament. Okay, so there is a process. It has to be introduced in the parliament. It has to get passed from the first house, then it will go to the second house. It has to get passed from the second house, then it will go to the president. Okay, and a kind of, a kind of a special majority is needed. Okay, so similarly, the Chief Election Commissioner can also be removed in the same fashion, in the same manner as a Supreme Court of India judge can be removed. Okay, then second statement. The Constitution explicitly provides for the procedure for appointing the Chief Election Commissioner and other election commissioners. This statement is wrong because in the Constitution they have mentioned that there will be a Chief Election Commissioner, there will be other election commissioners. But the thing is, it does not give in detail how they are to be appointed. All right. For their appointment, earlier central government used to decide. Okay, and the president was appointing. But now a committee has been established. Basically, recently an act has also been brought by the parliament. But the thing is that act is being challenged. Okay, so it will be heard by the Supreme Court of India. Okay, so that's the thing. Now, the Election Commission is responsible for delimitation of the constituencies under Article 82 of the Constitution. Okay, this statement is wrong because the thing is the Parliament of India constitutes a delimitation commission. Delimitation commission. All right. So it is the role of this particular delimitation commission to carry out the delimitation exercise. But the question is, what do we mean by delimitation exercise? Delimitation exercise means drawing the boundaries of constituencies, right, for the general election and for the state legislative assembly elections. For example, let's say once every 5 years, general election happens, which is also known as Lok Sabha election. All right, recently it had happened, right? General election where the central government comes into power. It may be from any party, so it is decided by the election, but the constituencies from where the MPs will be selected, so they are their boundaries are demarcated. That process is known as delimitation. All right. So fourth statement, it says the Supreme Court has the authority to direct changes in the appointment method of the Chief Election Commissioner to ensure independence and neutrality. They have the authority and they have been doing it, and they are going to hear case related to this. Okay, so statement 1 and 4 are correct, means option A is the right answer. Option A is the right answer. Now with this, you see, Yogendra Yadav writes, as CEC Rajiv Kumar retires, his legacy cast a dark cloud. Okay, so this is the thing. Now let us talk about another question. Question number 3. So it says, consider the following information. So we have 2 statements, all right, and we are going to understand which statement is correct, which is wrong. It says, according to the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises Development Act, the micro enterprises are those with a turnover between 10 crore and 100 crore. This statement is right. Only MSMEs. Just a minute. Second statement. We will read the second statement also. So second statement says, All right. Only MSMEs can participate as sellers in the trade receivables discounting system. Okay. So this statement is also right. So both these statements are right. Correct answer is option C in this case. So basically they have asked about a specific particular scheme. So budget 2025 investment turnover limits for MSME linked up to 2.5 times. Okay, hiked. Like investment turnover limits for MSME hiked up to 2.5 times. So this is, I mean, like, an update from the budget. So that's the thing. Now we have another question, question number 4. Let's discuss this question. It says, consider the following statements regarding the National Youth Parliament Scheme. Okay, which scheme? We are talking about National Youth Parliament Scheme. Okay, so we have two statements related to this. It is implemented by the Ministry of Education to promote parliamentary awareness among students. Okay. Second statement, the scheme aims to strengthen democratic values among students and enable them to understand parliamentary procedures. So here you need to remember that this is related to parliamentary affairs. Okay. So National Youth Parliament scheme is for, I mean, like, creating a youth parliament where school children will be invited to speak like an MP, to speak like an MLA, right? Like that's the thing, and it's going to bring democratic values among them, so that, like, they speak democratically. They understand that, like, every other people have equal right of speaking, right? So that's the thing. So basically it is not Ministry of Education, it is the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs. The first statement is wrong. Second statement is right. So it aims to strengthen democratic values among students and enable them to understand parliamentary procedures. So second statement is right. Option B is the right answer. All right. So with this, we will quickly move to the next question. So question number 5, what this question says, it says, consider the following statements regarding the Gyan Bharatam mission. Okay, Gyan Bharatam mission. So as I discussed, that this particular mission is for protecting the manuscripts. Manuscripts can be of any language, all of them will be protected. So second statement that says that it will focus only on ancient Sanskrit manuscript, this statement is wrong. Okay, all languages, right, their manuscripts will be protected. It aims to preserve manuscripts by printing them in modern format. So we are not going to print them in modern format. We will just only take steps to conserve them, to preserve them. Okay. So first statement is also wrong. Third, the initiative will create a national digital repository that will help in digitizing, centralizing India's traditional knowledge. Third statement is right. So correct answer is option C, which is 3 only. Okay, statement number 3 is right. So I hope you understand what is manuscript. Manuscript means some written documents. It may be written in let's say, like, in tree leaves. It can be written on other places, which should be, I think, at least 75 years old. So if there is a manuscript which is of a kind of artistic value, aesthetic value, or it has some important significance, right, and it is of at least 75 years, so old, okay, so like they will be protected. And for that we have a scheme, it is known as Gyan Bharatam mission. All right, so new mission for manuscript announced in union budget. Okay, so that's the thing, Gyan Bharatam mission. Now we have another question, question number 6. Okay, what this question says, consider the following statements regarding black kites. Black kites means we are talking about bird species. Okay, it's a bird species. So it says they are found only in the tropical regions. This statement is wrong. They are found in tropical regions, subtropical regions. So whenever you come across keywords like only, all, right, very extreme statements, most likely they are going to be wrong. And in this case, it is definitely wrong. They are strictly carnivorous. This statement is also wrong. Okay, I mean, like, they are opportunistic. So they can be carnivorous also. They can be herbivorous as well. They generally eat up everything. So it is kind of, they are omnivorous. Their conservation status under IUCN Red List is least concern. This statement is right. Option C is the right answer. Okay. Now let us quickly move to the next question. You see, this is the image of that bird that we were talking about. Question number 7. Okay. Consider the following statements about green cardamom. Okay. So it says it is native to Southeast Asia and is primarily cultivated in Vietnam and Thailand. No. It is basically cultivated in India, southern portion of India, Kerala, Karnataka, etc. Okay. First statement is wrong. It is used as a flavoring agent and drug in traditional medicine and popularly known as queen of spices. This statement is right. So option B is the right answer. Okay, option B means 2 only is the right answer. Now we have another question, question number 8. Okay. Consider the following statements regarding various varieties of cotton cultivated in India. So here we are discussing about varieties of cotton, right, cultivated in India. So they have given 3 statements like Gossypium hirsutum is a variety of medium staple cotton contributing to almost 95% of the total cotton cultivation in the country. I mean, like, you know, very extreme information, extreme in the sense, like, you know, so the first statement is actually right. So the Union Finance Minister has announced a 5-year mission to facilitate significant improvement in productivity and sustainability of cotton farming and promote extra long staple cotton varieties. First statement is right. Okay. Second statement is wrong. It says Gossypium barbadens is a variety of extra long staple cotton originated in India. Third is wrong. It says like per acre yield of medium staple cotton is lower than that of extra long staple cotton. Basically, like, you know, its per acre yield is lower and its per acre yield is higher. Okay, per acre yield is higher, means like how much is produced in 1 acre. So per acre yield is higher for medium staple cotton and it is lower for extra long staple cotton. So statement 1 means option A, 1 only. So this question is important under resource geography, okay, and also economic geography. So it says what is ELS, extra long variety of cotton, okay, cotton, and why doesn't India grow more of this premium variety? All right. Now we have another question. This question is from let's say mapping section, places in news type question. Okay. So what it says, it has named a particular region which is in news, and this region is Kordofan region, seen in the news recently, is located in which of the following countries? So Kordofan region is in Sudan. Okay. Why it is in news? Because, like, you know, here huge number of people have been killed. Okay, a kind of turmoil is happening. Rebel groups are trying to take control of the places. Okay, so that's why it is in news. It says at least 80 killed in southern Sudan violence. Okay, so you see northern Kordofan and south Kordofan. Okay, so Kordofan is a region, West Kordofan. So here, I mean, like, huge number of people have died. South Kordofan, the place which is just below the shaded region. So here huge number of people have died. Okay. Now we have another question. This is going to be the last question for the day. Okay. And this is a very important question also. So here we are going to talk about a project. Its name is Project Vistar. And they have given 2 statements related to this project. We need to identify which statement is right, which statement is wrong. First, it aims to create a unified digital ecosystem for agriculture by integrating validated and up-to-date agriculture resource across platforms. Okay, this statement is right. The Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology is the nodal ministry. This information is wrong because, let's say, multiple parties have come together to set up this, and IIT Madras, one of the IIT, basically is going to facilitate this particular thing. Okay. So only first statement is right. Option A, first statement. You see Project Vistar. Vistar stands for Virtually Integrated System to Assess Agriculture Resources. Okay, so it's going to be like, you know, it's an effort by ICAR, Indian Council of Agricultural Research. Okay, so this is the thing. So it's not a kind of, you know, only by the ministry. So this is about Project Vistar. So it's for farmers. It's going to integrate with AI tools, web portals, applications, Bhashini, cross DPI integrations, etc. All right. So that's all for the day from our side. Thank you so much everyone for attending today's session. I hope you have a good day.